Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you, this is becoming very tiresome. What do I mean by this is becoming very tiresome? Well, what is becoming very tiresome, to me at least, is to know that every time I go to read an article about physical media, it always starts off with these two, Best Buy and Target, as if they're the only two stores that ever existed to sell physical media and thus have killed physical media by getting rid of the sales within their stores. And now throw in Redbox because they're also using Redbox as they're going to start using that in an example as this. And I won't lie. I will admit that, losing physical media within Best Buy and losing the Redbox and the shrinkage of physical media within Target are hits to physical media, but my mind is still the same. Physical media is not dead or is dying. It is not dead nor is dying. I know I haven't been able to change some of my subscribers' minds on that, and they'll probably not change my mind on this, me thinking this as well. But basically what this is all about is I came across yet another physical media article, which is really frustrating me. And I'm going to bring it up. It's from cordcuttersnews.com. This is essentially a clickbait article, guys. And it just really frustrated me when I saw this. And it says DVDs and Blu-rays are dying as most Americans no longer buy them. And I will admit, yes, the masses of America have moved on from physical media. They have gone streaming and digital. And like I've said a million times, streaming is a bad business. It's losing tens of millions of dollars a day. It's destroyed art, entertainment, and creativity. It's made movies and TV shows into content, gobbledygook, message-driven junk. It's they can't admit failure. Anyways, I've gone over that a million times. But most of the masses have moved on to streaming digital because it's ease and comfort for them. But physical media is still good. It's still strong because people like myself, who is a physical media collector, and physical media collectors are buying physical media in droves, right? So the niche market that is physical media is actually pretty good, even though most Americans have moved on. But this article is funny because we'll get into it. So I'm not going to read the whole article. It's just a real short article, but I'm going to go over some counterpoints. It says, recently we learned that Redbox is shutting down, and then Best Buy announced it was no longer selling DVDs, and other stores like Target are making cuts to reduce the size of physical media inventory. So there you go. But right off the bat, Best Buy and Target, along with Redbox. And now I guarantee you now when these articles are being written, that it's going to say Best Buy, Target, and Redbox. They're going to be used as three examples from here on out from any article written on physical media. Plain and simple, which is absolutely ridiculous in my mind. Absolutely ridiculous. It becomes very frustrating, tiresome, because there are so many other places that sell physical media and still sell physical media. It's just, it's insane to me. So we'll continue where this article even contradicts itself and is clearly clickbait. It says, according to a new survey of more than 1,000 of their readers, only 26.6 still buy Blu-rays and DVDs. That means most of our readers are no longer buy new DVDs and Blu-rays, forcing companies to reevaluate the DVD Blu-ray business. And then it says here, why physical media is far from dead. It's far from dead. And online options, rentals like GameFly, and even local libraries still offer DVDs. Hey, who just did a video on here with the Redbox? It said Redbox is dead, and then libraries are the new rental store. I did. Because yes, and let's be honest here, most people that are renting DVDs and Blu-rays from Redbox and now the library are not physical media collectors. They're renting because they're the average person whose internet is shoddy, who doesn't have streaming, who doesn't want streaming, and a DVD. Because yes, some libraries only carry DVDs, but some carry DVDs and Blu-rays. But a DVD is good for the average person and will always be good for the average person. And yes, there are some caveats with renting at the library, as some pointed out in that video I made about the DVDs and Blu-rays being scratched. Not all libraries carry DVDs and Blu-rays, and sometimes you have to be put on a waiting list for a new title. But for the most part, the average person doesn't really care about all that. So that, look, libraries still exist, people. And this is what it really gets me. It says, over the last 16 straight years, DVD sales have continued to drop. In 2023, DVD sales dropped by 25.32% as home entertainment spending grew by 19.29% as most people moved on to focus streaming. This is true. However, I recently just did a video where I brought this statistic up myself and talked about how physical media sales are leveling because they didn't bring up 2024. So you know what? Roll that footage, Greg. Even the slowdown in DVD and Blu-ray disc purchases seems to be leveling off. Consumer spending on disc purchases in the first quarter of 2024 was only down 15.2%, a significantly smaller drop than the 25.3% decline reported for calendar year of 2023. Therefore, sales have not dropped as drastically in the year of 2024 as they did in 2023, and that is what I'm saying. These sales are leveling off. And there you have it. In 2024, physical media sales actually did not drop nowhere nearly as bad as sales in 2023. They actually leveled off because there were some certain titles that came out that were immediately bought up. Oppenheimer being one of them. And even here recently, Dune was outselling the Blu-ray and made 4K outsell the Blu-ray format here recently. So physical media is actually doing just fine, especially amongst the collectors, because physical media buying and stuff has become a niche market. And I think the niche market is starting to level off. Like I mentioned, sales are starting to level to where now the people buying physical media are people like myself. And there are people out there rediscovering physical media. And there are people out there, that have decided, hey, you know what? Maybe the streaming and losing, movies and movies being edited, taken down, and all this, but license issues. Maybe I should buy physical media. So yeah, that's what people were doing. Physical media is sort of making a comeback and not really dying or going away. Just because Best Buy and Target has stopped selling them, or Redbox has no longer there. Physical media is gone. I guess that was it. Those three places were the only places ever to get physical media. So now you can never get physical media anywhere. Which concludes in this article where it says, increasingly, the future of new physical media is still in doubt. No, it's not, by the way, as they are becoming more difficult to find. Really, they're becoming more difficult to find. I also believe I covered here not too long ago, which I'll throw this up here right here. SDS Studio Distribution Services, which one of their main focuses is to distribute physical media, had just signed a deal with Fred Meyer and GameStop to put more physical media back in stores. Yes, I know some people don't like GameStop because GameStop is not a great company. However, SDS is trying to give back physical media into stores. And not only this, we've been hearing rumors that SDS is actually working with other stores to put physical media back in stores, not just Fred Meyer, the grocery store, or GameStop. And yes, there was rumors about Walmart, but there's also rumors about other stores and stuff where SDS is wanting to bring back physical media in stores. And also, I want to bring this up once again. What SDS is trying to do is, like, for the average person within grocery stores and everything, what they're going to do is be putting movies in there, like the big titles. Like, once again, the average person is not going to Fred Meyer or GameStop. Well, maybe in some cases GameStop, but like Fred Meyer or Walmart for something like from Vinegar Syndrome, or something from Severin, or something from Shout Factory, which in some cases Shout Factory does actually still exist in Walmart. The average person is going there for, like, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars. Plain and simple. They're going for their favorites, right? So I think this is a win for physical media in that department, and for helping people to get back to buying physical media. And also, I want to recommend, as far as, like, it's hard to find physical media. If you want to find actual good physical media, collectible physical media, please check out the stores. OrbitDVD.com. It's a great place. I shop there very often. They have a great selection of titles from books, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, boutique, and corporate studio stuff. And also, please check out Diabolic DVD, the minted disc from around the world, which has Blu-rays and DVDs from around the world, collectible boutique labels, all kinds of great stuff as well. Please check out these stores. These are great stores where you can still find physical media. And there's so many other places out there where you can find physical media. I'm going to go ahead and take this down, guys. Also, as I just covered not in my Redbox library video, Scarecrow Video. It's a video store, one of the last remaining video stores who's trying to get some help. They do DVDs by mail. If you want to rent DVDs, they do DVDs by mail. There's other services that are still doing DVDs by mail. There's so many other places. Yes, I admit it's getting harder to search out places for you to find physical media, but it's not getting harder to buy physical media. And new DVD and Blu-ray releases are not going anywhere at the moment, in this moment in time. Even Kevin Costner, which I know some people are on him over his Horizon movie, Kevin Costner even spoke and said, tell that to these studios about not putting out that DVD and Blu-ray is dead, because they're still making money. It's still a multi-billion dollar industry, physical media is. So it's not dead. It's not dying. It may have shrunk. It may have changed. That's what it's really done. It shrunk and it has changed. It's not dead. nor is it dying. And there are still places you can buy physical media. There's still places you can rent physical media. And I get so tired of hearing that Best Buy and Target was the be all end all. It's like Best Buy and Target, that's it. Physical media is dead. It's just so freaking aggravating. But as you guys see there, I've covered this a lot. I feel like I've made a video like this many a times. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Does this aggravate you guys like it does me, or do you guys actually believe physical media is dead or dying? And if you know what, if you do believe physical media is dead or dying and you don't agree with me, that is fine, because this channel is meant for all opinions, even if we don't agree. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing and hitting that bell for notification. That would be awesome if you guys' subscription, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you. A shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever y'all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media, because it truly is the superior format. Godspeed.